And now here, let's get to the substance here of what's being said. So at Libtard01, who may or may not be Jimmy Dore, excuse me, replied to this tweet that I posted yesterday. And, at first I want to say that, let's read the tweet again. At Libtard01 says, Jimmy literally says, I'm for the mural, showing support for the teen girl and her artwork. He's against canceling Halloween, which is what he said, which is why he says both sides. I get you hate Jimmy, but can you just one time tell the truth about what he's saying instead of clipping and twisting it? Now, if you haven't seen those clips, this probably means nothing to you. I'll get to them in a second, but I want to address this. If I was wrong, Jimmy Dore could have easily just reached out to me and said, hey, this clip from the Surfs is leaving out some context. And I would have went to the clip in full and I would have watched it and I would have seen, hey, wait a minute. That's not what was going on here in this clip. And I would have been happy to retract. I would have deleted this above tweet. I would have screenshotted it first, and I would have posted a screenshot of it after I deleted it, explaining why I deleted it. I've done that before because I'm not out here to misrepresent or lie. I have corrected content I've put out that turned out to be wrong or changed. Doesn't happen often, but I've done it and I've got no problem doing it. It's a sign of someone taking their job seriously to make sure that the record is corrected. But as you'll see, I didn't delete this tweet yet. And I'll tell you why. It's because it's not wrong. It's not wrong whatsoever. I will now watch, as you can see, the Surfs clip starts with this mural, and I'll watch both clips here. I'll watch both of these clips here via the Jimmy Dore channel, so you can see what their take on everything was, and I will explain to you why everything I said here is correct. Let's play the Jimmy Dore coverage of these two clips right now.
So the woke people are having a problem with Halloween. You think I'm kidding?
This morning, parents speaking out as school districts across the country opt to cancel Halloween celebrations.
I feel like it's just crossing the line, and it's just, where does it end? So next people are going to be offended by pumpkins. So we're going to take away pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns or pumpkin carving.
Lower Merion School District in Pennsylvania ending the Halloween tradition after more than 50 years. In the past, students who did not celebrate Halloween had to sit in the library.
That felt a little exclusionary. It didn't really feel like it was generating that sense of belonging that we hope to have in our schools.
And since we can't, we'll just get rid of it. Since some kids don't want to participate, we just get rid of it. That's not how life is supposed to work, and it's how it works now, and it's the beginning of the end of our culture.
This is just, I don't care about his commentary here. Let's continue here. I want to continue playing this.
Been canceled at Brookside Elementary. That's according to radio station KTTH, which reports the principal said many see Halloween as a fun, candy-filled holiday, adding, this is not the case for all. Halloween celebrations are exclusionary for students who come from certain cultural or religious backgrounds. And outside Lansing, Michigan, Holt Public Schools is saying no to all holiday celebrations, banning Halloween costumes on campus, calling them a distraction.
It's one day. They have lots of different celebrative days, dress up days, school spirit days, and what's wrong with the Halloween day?
It's exclusionary because some
Let's keep playing this clip. Oh, there's Jackson Hinkle. But I want to get to the clip. Let's keep playing the clip. Oh, so that's the end of that clip. Okay, fine. That's the end of the Halloween clip. He brings Jackson Hinkle on.
To celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day.
And I want to be clear what they titled this video. I want to Halloween canceled by woke school administrators. Okay. Except, they just watch this clip and they don't check out anything else. Because the Philadelphia Inquirer actually did a follow-up called "A Halloween Parade Was Canceled, Big Deal." This isn't cancel culture run amok. And so in this article, the author actually says they were really disappointed it was canceled. It was ridiculous, they thought, until they actually spoke with the woman who gets a sentence. You see her in the very beginning of the clip. She gets a sentence out. This woman here. Where is it? There she is. That's Amy Buckman, the director of school and community relations for the Lower Merion School District. And once you find out why and what's going on here, you'll be shocked to learn that Jimmy Dore is not covering the whole story here. I mean, personally, I think, so what? But that aside, people clearly cared, like that middle-aged man. I mean, maybe if you want to show that this is a big deal to the kids, maybe get a kid on the record saying they're disappointed or something. But that guy, that 30, 40-year-old man, very hurt by Halloween being canceled at the school. But here is what Amy Buckman said to the Philadelphia Inquirer. The parade isn't, this isn't quoting her. This is what the Philadelphia Inquirer wrote up. This is who wrote this piece. Allison McCook of the Philadelphia Inquirer. And let me screen share this here. The parade isn't an optional after-school. The parade isn't an optional after-school activity like sports. And a guard that's now stationed there, by the way, at the entrance of every elementary school in that county, in the Lower Merion School District, I should say. There's now a security guard there because of all these school shootings there's been. The parade isn't optional, and a guard can't screen every person crowding around the school perimeter to see the kids. The district is also right across the river from Roxborough, where there was just a school shooting last month. According to Buckman, there is no way to guarantee the safety of an entire school population surrounded by unscreened community members. What has happened at schools across this country could happen at any school. So, number one, the safety issue is literally because the gun control and the gun safety in this country is so lacking because the right, not woke school administrators, the right has got in their way and put their right to bear arms, any shape, case, and form without any sort of regulation. That right to them is more important than school safety. And when school safety comes after that right to bear arms without any restrictions, what you get is events being canceled due to these very legit safety concerns. Furthermore, wait for it, I see people saying, why can't they dress up? Not every parent can spend weeks working on spectacular homemade costumes or afford to buy one. Also, parents can't take off work to watch the parade in the middle of the day. So it's not just a religion thing, like, the Jimmy Dore was stating, and also that local news piece, to be fair. Also, if it was a religion thing, it would be from Christians, too, who are up in arms over any sort of satanic imagery. So the right would bear blame there, too, wouldn't they? But there are people in the chat asking, why can't they dress up? Wait for it. The kids at Lower Merion will have ample opportunity to celebrate the holiday, Buckman said. Halloween is not canceled. Halloween falls on a Monday this year, and that day, kids have the option of coming to class in costume or an outfit that reflects their interests or personality. I imagine we're going to have a lot of kids in Phillies t-shirts and Eagles t-shirts, she predicted. They will be able to play games with their class. then all schools have an early dismissal so the kids could get a head start on their Halloween activities if they so choose to do trick-or-treating, go to Halloween parties, or otherwise. Halloween's not canceled. The kids can wear the costumes. They're only canceling the parade because A, they can't have enough security guards at each and every one of these schools in this district to monitor every single, place where the kids are parading around. And there'll be so many people watching that they can't have that many security guards with eyes on everybody. That's one. And two, they think it's unfair for kids who don't have parents who could come watch the parade, that they don't get to have their parents partake and enjoy the parade with them. This is what this hubbub is about, which Jimmy Dore is doing a video segment on, which he titles Halloween Canceled by Woke School Administrators. So Matt, I'm confused. Why are you bringing up, this is what you're saying, by the way, I'm now going into my listener voice. Matt, why are you bringing up Jimmy Dore's Halloween is Canceled video when what we're discussing here is this mural? Well, I'm glad you asked that. Because Jimmy Dore included the insane news story that featured a teen girl literally being harassed, called a liar, being accused of partaking in satanic activity, witchcraft, a plethora of horrible accusations. Parents, grown adults, literally bringing a teen girl in tears due to a satanic moral panic in the year 2022. He included that clip in this segment. And in that segment, that's when he says, let me pull this back up. That's when he says the things he did. So let me play the clip from the Surfs that I was responding to now. Again, this clip is part of that longer Halloween is canceled when it's really not news story that Jimmy Dore covered on his show. This comes right after the portion I just showed you.
Parents alleged the video game character is actually a depiction of Satan and that the hand symbol is demonic, with several even using the word witchcraft to describe it.
That's not what I'm a part of, and that's not what I'm trying to put out there.
As for the transgender flag, one parent implied it's a sickness. No decision was made on the future of the mural at Monday's meeting. In Grant, Nate Belt, 13 on your side.
And we begin tonight with the...
I'll be bringing Jackson the Hair Hinkle. So there you have both ends of the political spectrum equally mental.
And that's what I said Jimmy Dore said. Both sides are crazy. What I said exactly. The whole thing here. Here's my tweet. These guys watched that insane video of grown adults harassing a teen girl to tears over a painting, and this was their conclusion. Hinkle sides with the parents, which we'll get to in a second, and Dore says both sides are crazy. Literally, Dore watches that clip, and his takeaway is both sides are crazy, because he also played that Halloween is canceled when, again, it's not. Dore got this wrong. Clip before that. And Hinkle goes on to say, we could just play Hinkle's thing so you could see why I said what I said about Hinkle.
So there you have both ends of the political spectrum equally mental.
Yeah. Yeah. The devil thing's a little weird, but
what, that drawing of that devil thing?
Why is there a devil on the painting?
I don't know. It was
Oh, okay. So yeah, he's siding with the parents, Hinkle, right there. I don't care what he says afterwards. I don't care what hedging they're doing. Their first reaction after seeing this girl harassed by adults, creating this insane moral panic that's clearly part of a broader anti-trans thing going across the country right now that's playing into this broader satanic moral panic that's being revived all over this country. He decides at the end of seeing that clip of this girl in tears, he says both sides are mental. And I want to show you why they played it off this way. Because it's very clever. It's very clever. It is actually very clever of him. It's very clever of him. So that clip, both the mural and the Halloween news story, both are part of this video titled Halloween Canceled by Woke School Administrators. I want you to just really focus on that. The focus of this segment, the title, the headline right there, does not make any mention whatsoever about the girl who's being harassed by adults for a mural, for a painting. The focus is on that first story, which, again, according to Dore, the Halloween story is proof that the left has gone crazy because they canceled Halloween. Untrue. We now know untrue. And the second story is proof of the right going crazy, right? Where is any mention of the right going crazy in that headline? Where is any mention of the girl being harassed by insane conspiratorial right-wing parents in that headline? And why is that? Because they know, Jimmy Dore knows what's going to get in that 101,000 views. It's speaking to that right-wing audience and attacking the libs and the left. And don't take it from me. I'm not speculating. Just look at how Jimmy Dore's own viewers are interacting and commenting on this video with. Halloween. The Halloween story here. The Halloween story here. The irony is that Halloween is the one time of the year where everyone invites you to dress and look as crazy as your heart desires. Another Halloween. Halloween. The Halloween story. This one doesn't even mention either. The Halloween story. 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 Halloween story. Halloween story. Halloween story. Oh, here we go. Someone finally mentions the mural. Halloween story. Halloween story. Halloween story.